So here we're going to write the result in the form of a plus bi. So we're working with imaginary numbers here. So we have 7i plus negative 3 minus I is our first problem here. The parentheses are just saying we're adding these two together. So there's no multiplication happening here because this is a plus sign. So we're just going to combine like terms. So 7i minus 1i will get us 6i. And then plus a negative 3 will get us minus 3. But we need to be in the form of a plus bi. So it's going to be negative 3 plus 6i. That's all you got to do. So over here we have 12i times 15i. Well, 12 times 15 is 180, and I times I is I squared. Now you have to remember that I is equal to the square root of negative 1, and I squared is then equal to negative 1, because if we square both sides, we'll get negative 1. So this is 180 times negative 1, which will get us negative 180. But we need to be in the a plus bi form, so really this is negative 180 plus 0i. On our next one, we have 2i times 7 minus 2i. So 2i times 7 is 14i. 2i times 2i, because we're just distributing, 2i times 2i will get us negative 4i squared. Again, I squared is equal to negative 1. So we have 14i minus 4 times negative 1. So that'll get us 14i plus 4, but we need to write it in a plus bi format. So really, this will be 4 plus 14i. On the next one, we need to rationalize our denominator. So here we have to multiply again by our conjugates. The conjugate of 6i is negative 6i, but because we really only need the I, and later if we multiply this all out, we'll have to factor out the 6, we can actually cancel out the 6 and just multiply by the I. We can also cancel out the double negative. Because there's no number in front, we can do this. So 7 times I will get us 7i, and 6i times I will get us 6i squared. So we have 7i over 6 times negative 1, which will get us 7i over negative 6. Our last one, we also have to multiply by our conjugate. So this will be 2 plus 9i over 2 plus 9i. Now here we can't cancel things out because we have a plus sign. Up here we only had the negative and the 6. But because we have a plus 2 plus 9i, we can't cancel anything here. So on the top, we've got 2 plus 9i. And on the bottom, we're really multiplying these two together. And they are difference of squares. So we have a minus and a plus, and otherwise they're exactly the same. So we really only need to multiply the first two and the last two because the middle terms will cancel out. So 2 times 2 is 4. Negative times a positive will be negative. 9 times 9 is 81. And I times I will be I squared. Now we know, because we've already done this a few times, that our I squared is actually equal to negative 1. So this will be 9 times 2 plus 9i over 4 plus 81, because negative times a negative will get us a positive 81. So on the bottom, we're going to get 85. 85 will not reduce with the 9, so we'll go ahead and multiply our top. So 9 times 2 is going to get us 18, and 9 times 9 is 81 times our I. Now, on the test, I'm okay with this answer, but if you're doing this in my math lab, they're going to want you to split the fraction. So 18 over 85 plus 81 over 85i.